On the 8th of May 2024, Jagex released the Project Rebalance Skilling and Pole 81 MTA changes, and in this update there were some core mining changes to the game, and these mining changes changes some aspects of the late game mining that I wanted to explore in this video, such as the increased clue geode rate of 30% across the board, the Amethyst veins having 2 to 3 amethysts before depleting, and since I have the expert mining gloves, I will get an extra rock per vein, so I could get up to 4 rocks per vein, which would be really cool. So I'm excited to see how much money and how much XP we get per hour, so let's just jump into it. Let's go. I'm also using the Varrock Armor 4, an Amulet of Glory, so I get those nice gems, beautiful gems. I also have the gem bag open, so they go straight into the gem bag. I have the XP up on the screen there, and I'm just mining away. So you can get 2 to 4 per vein, plus I can get the double ore from the Varrock Armor. So with that, it's a lot more AFK, and I'm almost 20 mil mining XP, and that's all pretty much from doing this AFK when I was playing other accounts and stuff. So I'm really excited to see how much money I end up making and how many clue scrolls I get. I'm only going to do whatever clues I get. I'm not going to pause it to go do the clues, but I'm hoping I get a couple clues within this hour, and everything else is just extra money on top. So far it's averaging out around 20k per hour, which is pretty much on par with what I would get before. The area that I'm doing this mining in is the area you unlock after doing the Valley Elite diaries, and I completed those diaries a while ago. That's why I just kind of mined over here AFK wise for so long, and it's kind of helpful. As you can see, the XP per hour is really dipping. I think this is something that I think it might fluctuate quite a bit, as we just got 4 really fast there, 4 within a minute. And the current price when I was doing this was about 3.5k per amethyst, and they have gone up to over about 6k before. And you can also bring a chisel with you if you have high enough crafting, and you can use the chisel and to turn these into a stackable, so you don't even have to bank. As you can see, other people around me might be doing that throughout this. Prior to this most recent update, the gloves only gave a % chance. I don't even know if they even disclosed that % chance of the ore not depleting, where now the ore have the 2 to 3 chance, and then you get the extra ore with the gloves plus the 2 with the Varrock armor. You could get quite a few ore per vein. It makes this far more AFKable. Before it was pretty AFK because it just took a while to get one, so I always thought about it as one click was potentially about 4k, but now it's one click is 16k, and this could be something that you could really do on a second account that you somehow have 90 plus mining on, which would be kind of ridiculous. As we wrap up the first inventory, which took about 19 minutes. Wow. Gained 6,000 XP. We're averaging a little over 21,000 XP an hour. We're gonna run to the bank and check how much all of this was quick before we deposit it real fast. We'll see it comes out to about 93k. We'll deposit all of that. We'll check to see if we got any gems here, and it looks like we got 3 sapphires and a couple other gems. I decided to switch things up, kind of like Sierra Mist switching to Starry for no apparent reason, and I'm mining this wall. I don't know if I've ever actually mined this wall before with my like 5 million post 99 XP mining, so I'm just hitting this wall with my pickaxe and thinking about like, alright, 95k in 20 minutes, that's not too bad. I mean, you could times that by 5 and you get about half a mil, but there's a lot of variations that happen in this, and boom. First clue scroll, a beginner clue. Not too bad. I mean, beginner clues are super easy and you get junk from them, but I still like clue scrolls. It's one of my favorite things. It was one of my favorite things to do in the game 20 years ago too, or almost 20 years ago. I don't want to think about how long ago that was. If you made it this far and you like me, I'm Jeff, and you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more. I have tons of different kind of videos and different ideas coming out, and tons of stuff on my channel, so make sure you check that out too. You're so cute. Also make sure that you pair doing this mining activity with a good movie, TV show, or YouTube video or something. You could even do it like a light exercise in between clicks. You could do some stretches. You could roll your back out with a foam roller, roll your legs out. You could do some handstands. You could do the alphabet. You could do the New York crossword puzzle. You could do the baseball reference.com immaculate grid. You could do all sorts of different things as we get another clue scroll, this time a hard clue scroll because we're hardcore like that. Not really. I am just a normal main account on this account as we're trying to finish up this next inventory. This one seems like it's going a little bit quicker. The first one took 19 minutes. This one took like 16 minutes. I can't right now.
Another one.
After my calculations, was about 14 minutes on that. So not too bad for between inventories. So another like 90k because I got to the 2 clue scrolls, and so it probably was a little bit faster, like the 5 minutes faster, because we got the double ore procs more with the Varrock armor, and maybe some of the veins lasted more, so I got just more XP from each vein. You never know. There's so many different variables I can go into why you get XP faster or why you get more ores quicker at this, and that's what kind of makes it fun. It's a little bit different every time. It's not just straightforward. As of early 2021, I'll show up on screen, according to Mod Ash, that using your spec, like the Dragon Pickaxe spec, post 99 doesn't actually do anything for your boost. So you get a +7 boost here in the mining guild. So my mining is actually a 106 when I'm down here, but if I use the spec, it doesn't change anything. It'll always be that 106. It doesn't boost that cap, which is unfortunate because it actually used to do that. So using your spec post 99 would actually help you get more ores per hour, but they changed it, and I can't blame them. It's more consistent, I guess, throughout the game that way. It would be really nice too if you were in a place like the woodcutting guild or the mining guild, when you had the invisible boost, or the fishing guild for that matter as well, that it would show the invisible boost on your skills when you hovered over them. So when you clicked on your skill thing, if you were in an area that boosts your skills, it would show like a little +7 or plus whatever, that so you knew what your skill, or maybe in parentheses what your level was currently as if it was boosted, so you could actually tell without having to tweet at mods to know what your boosted level is. So we finish up that third inventory, which took about 20 minutes this time around. So first one 19, second one 14, third one 20, so you can do the math there, ha ha ha. But yeah, so we try to finish up these last 7 minutes. I go around just hammering out the last of this amethyst, so there's no more clue scrolls to get. There's more gems to be had, there's more amethyst to be mined. You never know how many you can get. 7 minutes doesn't sound like a lot of time, but I've already gained 5 of them, which would be about what, 15, 16 or 15k, 20k right there. That's not too bad. If you're doing this on a different account while you're playing on an Iron Man account or something, you could probably make a bond in the 2 weeks if you're just AFKing on this, or doing maybe like birdhouse runs or herb runs too. You can easily make a bond. Maybe, I don't know, bonds are pretty expensive. Maybe I'll try that for a video. Leave a like for that idea. But yeah, I'm just trying to finish up the last bit here. We're down to the last minute or so. It might just be a me thing, but mining amethyst and mining just in general is one of the most chill things to do in this game. I think the other most chill thing is fishing. As we finish the last inventory in that 7 minutes, we end up getting 16 amethyst, which isn't too bad at all. As I move to the first price check, please don't click off the video because we're also going to be doing 2 clue scrolls after this. I check all my gems, I empty my gems out, take out the amethyst. Amethyst comes out to 327k, and with the gems we get an extra 6k for 333k. That's not too bad at all for an hours of AFK work. Do that for 3 hours a night, you make a mil a night, and that's not bad at all. Time for the clue scrolls, baby. So I'm going to do these clues with the stuff in my inventory because I didn't want to have to try to remember all the stuff I have because I have a bunch of gems and stuff in my inventory. So we get a Reldo clue right away to start. It doesn't work down here, even though I'm like, why doesn't this work? I click it twice. I'm like, oh, I got to get out of here. So I teleport to Varrock and not the GE. Click it. It tells me Ice Mountain. I didn't remember which ancient teleport that was, and I ended up having one. Fly right there, and we run right to the dig spot, baby. Wonder how big the hole is on Gillinor right here from all the people digging this spot. It's gotta be all the way through the map by this point. If the map's flat, then what happens? You just fall into space? I don't really know. As we get our second clue, we have to go talk to our boy Shanty. Shanty is a very bad name, but it'll probably become or it's like Shantae, but it'll probably become a very popular kid's name in like 15 years because all these RuneScape. I don't know. I actually pretty much everyone that plays RuneScape, I feel like it's between like 25 and 40. I don't know. Maybe that's just making assumptions. And we get our next clue, and we run to Al Kharid, go to the place formerly known as the Duel Arena, and we dig in this spot over here, and we finally get our casket as we move on to the hard clue scroll. When I was younger, the Saradomin Wizard was really intimidating to me, having his DDS plus his magic, like he could poison you and everything. I should try to go PKing with that setup sometime. That'd be pretty interesting. As we grab our Draymond staff and run to the old fairy ring in Edgeville, because I can see it from where I teleport in, and it works the easiest for me as I teleport actually to the right spot. We dig, get the wizard, hit him with the first spec, hit him with another spec. We're just smashing him. Probably flick a little bit. We end his life for him to be reincarnated later when someone comes and digs at the spot with the correct scroll in their pocket. As we get a really lucky clue scroll here where I have to teleport to a spot and I teleport to the wrong location, so it ends up being a just classic Jeff move right there, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. And I have another one here where I have to go talk to the spirit tree. I'm like, this is like the all easy clue scrolls. I teleport to the GE, run into talk to the spirit tree. Now watch as the wild Jeff struggles to type, even though the numbers are right on the screen for him there. He types a 0 for no apparent reason. 113. He tries his best. Wrong. How could that be? The spirit tree exclaims back at him. I don't know, he goes. I don't know. What do I type? As a loud car drives by outside. That is not right, Mr. Spirit Tree says. Well, what about these numbers, Mr. Spirit Tree? I am impressed that you took 3 tries, and there's a cute creature. I must right-click on him. Next clues to talk to our homeboy Gunyorn over in the Barbarian Agility Arena, which this Barbarian Agility Arena really reminds me of the old RuneScape, or I guess RuneScape 3 and the Advanced Agility Arenas, because this one had an advanced course to it that you could get really good XP, and it reminds me of the old YouTuber Arbitispar. If anyone remembers him, I get a clue scroll box here. Watch how fast I do. Done. That was incredible. Deposit all the stuff I don't need on my inventory, go upstairs into the old crafting guild, hang out with my boy Tanner. We open up the beginner clue, just a steel helm and a hard leather body. Not too bad, actually really terrible. But then the hard clue, look at that, Zammy plate body, we got purple sweets, some coins, ends up being about 185k. So all in all, the grand total for everything ends up being right around $500,000. So $500,000 in an hour plus the clue scrolls. That's not too bad at all. I think that's pretty fun. If you have an hour to play RuneScape, you don't have any clues in your bank, you want to get some money, you could go mine some amethyst and you go do the clue scrolls, and that's a decent way to get some clues done. I like it. I approve it. Jeff approves this message. I'm Jeff and I approve this message. And that wraps up this video. And if you like this video and you like me, please leave a like, subscribe for more, watch this video that pops up on the screen, and stay being you. You're awesome. I like you, and take care. Peace.